Now, the preceding video is, I want to reiterate, this is not to make fun of battle rapper TX. This is to basically put a highlight on the fact that a lot of people in the comment section didn't understand what epilepsy is all about. Hell, some even found it kind of funny that this happened. Some even say he can never battle rap again. But I gotta say, epilepsy can be serious if unchecked. And this is not to judge T-Rex on his health condition or anything. This is for the people who basically make light of the situation. Hell, there's a lot of people in the comment section of this video that didn't even know that you have to turn them on their side. Check it out.
You see the reason why they hate my team? That's because they hate my team. I'm organic. They can't put a bunch of battle rappers together to make my team. It took years to recreate my team. So I do crazy shit with a baby on me like ASAP did. Turn him on his side! Turn him on his side!
And shout out to the one person there that knew to turn them on the side. And I'm going to explain why that's important. And that's basically, your upper airway has something called the epiglottis. And if the epiglottis gets back pushed down by the tongue because the person's laying on their back, that can cause a total airway obstruction, which can lead to respiratory then cardiac failure. So this is the reason why you turn them on their side. Also, is a lot of people who tend to go through that type of situation tend to vomit. Especially if you are seizing due to blunt force trauma, because blunt force trauma can cause you to have a seizure. Concussions can cause you to vomit also. And this is why you turn a person over to the side when they're having a seizure, or hell, even if they sustain a traumatic brain injury. You try to turn them over because the body's haywire. The brain functions are out of whack because the brain took a severe blow, or with seizures, it's doing a reset and everything isn't operating the way it should be operating when it comes to human functionality that is basically as instinctive as breathing. When you having a seizure, a lot of those things are out of whack. A seizure is like a hard reset. This is why kids get it when they get fevers, because their small bodies can't withstand a high temperature like a human body could. A 99.1 fever could be the catalyst of an infant getting a febrile seizure, which is a seizure that's caused due to high fever. Now, there's many factors to this, and with adults, basically, it's if you're having them, some people have them in successions, some people have one and then they won't have one for a long time. And I want fellow Black people and other people out there who might not know about seizures to be more informed about it. And you know, I get it. We all get a chuckle out of the people in the comment section because it happened at a battle rap event that now saying he can never do it again because that's going to be made fun of. And I'm telling you, that's cute, but it's nothing to laugh at. And those who might attend this, you might have a relative that goes through this. Hell, some people in the comment section asked me what was an aura. I was like, it varies. An aura, y'all, is something basically, let's say, I was born and I've had epileptic seizures since I was a child. And the older I got, I started tasting metal in my mouth before I seized. That was the last thing I remembered before I had the seizure and blanked out, because my body was going through a hard reset. My brain and my body was going through a hard reset. Now, you start to remember, wow, I had that metal taste in my mouth. Some people do certain gestures with their body. They flick their hands a certain way. They look a certain way. They shake their head a certain way. Auras can be different depending on certain people. Aura can be something you just feel off in your brain, and you know something's about to happen. There's various ways of knowing what an aura is. And I'm telling you, for everybody out there who has an epileptic relative, get to know and try to understand your relative's aura. Hell, if you are epileptic as well, just really start thinking about what was the last thing you remember saying to a family member, or the last thing you felt throughout the years, and you'll start to realize when it's coming on. And there's medicines and medication that you can get on if your condition is severe, and that is Keppra or Depakote. It depends. But in all, this video was not to make fun of that situation. I don't know those battle rappers from a can of paint. It's the fact of the people. This video is pretty much triggered by the responses that I was getting in the comment section when I said shout out to the person who knew to turn them on to their side. And it was, some people genuinely asked the question. More people made fun of the situation than asked the right questions. And shout out to those who actually asked me the right questions, and others who've been through it. And some people chimed in with a history of epilepsy, and somebody spotted it. Like, look how he flicked his hands. Look how T flicked his hands. He understood. He understood because he moved his hands a certain way and stuff before he felt it. Like, that could possibly be an aura. That could possibly be the reason why there was a delay. There's many different ways to know and to not know. But in all seriousness, if you are epileptic or you have a family member who is, just basically ask them questions. Try to get this under wraps, and you can see it coming. Not all the time, because also seizures can be a change in the environment. It can be different things that cause it. But I'll digress. Anyway, I don't want to bore you guys too much with it. This is your boy Fury. Y'all forget, I do this YouTube thing part-time. Full-time, I am an emergency medical worker. So I might not be a doctor or a nurse, but I got hands-on and I've seen it firsthand. I've been doing this for 6 years. So I'm no idiot when it comes to that. I don't know everything, but don't play me like I don't know shit. I'm out, y'all. Peace.